Leverage it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have 2 more questions, and then we're gonna cut it off there because otherwise we'll be here for hours. Because this is
Yeah.
way too much fun.
My bad.
No, it's
No,
like this.
that's your good.
Yeah.
I talk too
So
much sometimes.
Torn Pixie asks, I stream variety in both creative and gaming. When you run a variety stream, how do you tie such different aspects together? And I like this question because we've talked about it before, and I know Hunter gave some really cool ideas about this. So I'm gonna put the spot on him.
What did I say?
I have no experience in this.
Sometimes I'm so in the moment with my thinking.
Oh man, I think it was like when you're doing okay, when you're doing creative streaming, like I'm not sure what kind of creative you're doing, but maybe tie in whatever you're doing a playthrough of at the time, like into your art or into what you're doing. Like let's say you are doing a Fallout 4 stream and you play Fallout Monday through Wednesday, and Thursday and Fridays are creative, and let's say you do painting. Like let's say maybe Thursday and Friday you do like a Fallout themed painting, and then sometimes you have the viewers that only watch gaming or only watch creative. It's a nice way to cross that over. It's like if you're playing Fallout, you can be like, okay guys, so tomorrow we're going to start our this Fallout themed paintings, vaults painting that we're doing. And then when you're doing your creative stream, you can be like, all right guys, so we're gonna actually be playing Fallout on Monday. So make sure to tune in for the
That's a great idea. Whoever said that is a thinker.
Yeah, he's all right.
I think that's genuinely, I don't remember saying that, but that is a fantastic idea because for exactly that reason. It's like you're cross-pollinating. You're planting the idea of people like the aesthetic of the games, and they like the theme. You're keeping it thematically consistent. It allows you to skip around a little bit and draw people in from the different communities over to something else. And much like the thing that we were just talking about with like staying within the same genre, you have consistency right there. You're going to be doing a Fallout themed diorama. It doesn't even matter what it is, right? It's like you're going to be painting figurines and you're going to be setting up this really cool thing. And you're talking to chat about the same stuff you were talking to chat about yesterday when you were literally playing the game that you're not playing right now. And it can be really interesting, and you can even tie in a conversation to it where it's like people get to pick a theme related to that game while you're playing the game, and it gets people to come in and watch while you're creating the thing too. All kinds of really interesting and innovative ways that you can tie those in together. It is
Austin Marie is a great example of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
While she was playing Overwatch a bunch, she was doing a ton of Overwatch drawings and paintings. It was, everybody went there for Overwatch. It didn't have to be the game. It was the theme Overwatch.
Yeah.
Cyber,
you're muted.
All the time on my stream. I thought I got over this slowly, and I was like slowly getting better. No. So this is something that's actually really interesting to me because I've got a graphics tablet I got early this year, and I've been practicing with it off stream, and it's something that I also want to get sort of stuck into and maybe start doing creative. So I'm actually taking from this right now because this information is good for me. But that's the first thing I would have thought, is to base it on something that you're doing or that your viewers like. So yeah.
Yeah, I think sharing that on social media too, like
absolutely.
Going back with what Austin does is like, okay, you make Overwatch art, tag Overwatch, hashtag Overwatch, get into that community. It depends on what you're doing though. If you're playing a game you're playing Overwatch for a long time, this is a course over months, like get into that community. Become the Overwatch artist, and that people will watch you play Overwatch because people like your art. There's definitely room for crossover. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that can be done.
What's the question specifically again?
Well, also giving away the art when you're playing the game, hosting giveaways for it. I mean, that's going to be appealing too. And that also helps people want to come in when you're producing it. It's just more ways to connect and get people interested. All of that performs that sort of function, and commission buttons and stuff too. If it's like, if you're playing, I think the Fallout 4 was a great one because there are all kinds of beautiful and interesting ways that you can just paint the wasteland, or do a diorama, or paint figurines, or it's all kinds of creative things you can do. Like a sort of when it comes to like textiles and crafting, you can make all kinds of stuff. Like it's Fallout. You can make all kinds. That's kind of the nature of the game. You're making all kinds of stuff and making do with it. You can do some really cool stuff, and offer up the opportunity to do commissions for it, where you're making some money and you're tying it all in together. You do this with many games. Launch events and stuff. I do a bunch of launch events, and every once in a while we'll do something that's like really creative that has a lot tied into it. You can do that with the actual creation on stream as well.
Launch events are fantastic for this because there's odds are you've seen the art from the game before the game has even touched anybody's fingers. So
that's what you're seeing, right?
Yeah. You can do a week of paintings, right? Leading up to the game. The game launches, you give them all away or what have you. Like that'd be awesome. I think I would, as a gamer that can't do any type of visual art to save their life. I follow a lot of creative streamers and I watch them do video game themed stuff. And I'm like, do you also play games? They're like, yeah, I play this game that I'm doing right now. And it's like, you fall in love with them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at art, I'll say. I got some emotes I've done of mine. So our last question
is that one of them?
That's one of them right there. The Lowco K.
I love it.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Yeah, that's classic.
That's brilliant.
I love
it. I love it.
Yeah. It's talent. What can I say? Multi-talented. You know.
Yeah. Talk about a jack of all trades. Whoa.
There we go.
Mona Lisa of our time.
Oh, guys, stop inflating my ego. Oh. So our last question comes from Deep Bucking.